He brought me some water. My throat is as clear as a whistle, and I'm going to leave it just like that right now. I ain't got time for the water, but I'm tempted. I really could drink it. I love water, especially good water. The older I get, the more I love water. I guess it's because I can't hold it like I used to. No, really, I'm not drinking it because. Now, God tells us plainly, but how many will see? You know, God made it easy, but for us it's difficult. God made it very easy. You don't need everybody knowing how to get to the new the world or the promised land. You only need one knowing.
That's right.
If that one is decent, that one is going to share with everybody else.
That's right.
So the signs that God wants us to see, don't ever expect everybody to see it. That's not the way of God. That's not the way of intelligence. The way of intelligence and the way of God is to give it to one, the one give it to others.
That's right.
And what's the good in this? Is it just economy? Oh, God made it less difficult or less expensive on him by giving it to just one. No, it's not just economy. It's not just to make it less a problem. God knows human nature, and he wants to awaken human nature in us. He knows if he gives it to one, it's the right one, that one is going to share it with all the others.
That's right.
And that's going to awaken in the others.
That's right.
That same charity, that same goodness. When they see it displayed by one of them, they love that person.
That's right.
And they're influenced by his goodness, and they become good or better.
Yes.
So this is how Allah awakens the best that's in us, by giving it to one, and the one shares us, and then we love him because of his goodness, his generosity, his unselfishness.
Yeah.
We love him for that. And that awakens that same thing in us. The same excellence that he has, it begins to be nourished by his sentiments and by his goodness. Nourish the ground for that thing to spring up in us and become a great life.
All right, brother.
This is the way of God.
That's right.
So don't think when I speak all of you should know. Oh, I'm waiting to see if he's going to say the right thing. What? You know the right thing? Where you come from? Please, let me get acquainted with you. Sure didn't come from the ghetto one, if you know the right thing. Because you would have changed that ghetto. You'd be doing just what I'm doing. You'd have a business in the ghetto.
Right.
Or you'd be telling the people to wake up to the absence of business in our name. Do something about these neighborhoods. Yes. You'd be on the case.
Right.
So don't pretend you know something. Be like I am. And I got this from the saints before me. We say we know nothing. God, you know we know nothing. Because whatever we know is only because of your mercy. Only because of your mercy and your love for your creatures that we know. On our own, we know nothing. We come in the world knowing nothing. And some of us go out the same way. Pity what we do. Okay, so God talking to us. I know there are many who say, oh, what is he doing? He ain't supposed to be doing this. If he's really blessed to see these things, he should know he's not supposed to be sharing this with the common people. God says in the scriptures, says, observe how the sky is raised up over you, raised high above you. The sky. And he said, observe the camel. He got humps that raised up going on his back, camel. And he also says, observe the mountains, how they are raised up.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So God's pointing us to things that are structured higher than us. The canopy of the sky, way above us. The distance seems to be immeasurable. We can never imagine where it stops.
Yeah.
So high, so far out of reach.
Yes, sir.
And mountains, we see some mountains, and I've been at the base or at the foot of some mountains and looked at the top and had a little experience climbing, so I know it was hopeless for me to want to climb up to the top of that mountain.
Yes.
It will wear you out, defeat you, you'll be found dead up there somewhere, or they'll start falling back down. Yeah. Raised up high. And God says there are signs in these things, in the creation itself, and also signs in you.
That's right.
Also signs in you.
Yes.
Now, so what is God talking about there? When God tells us to observe how the sky is raised up over us, is God telling us just to look up at the sky like a dog or a monkey? They look up at the sky. What the sky gonna do for them?
That's right.
They've been looking up at the sky for millions of years. The sky haven't changed their life.
That's right.
So God says, observe the sky. What he wants us, what is he saying to us? Not the sky of that creation, the sky of your own creation.
Yes, sir.
That's what he wants you to observe. The sky of your own creation. But take from the world that I made a lesson. Let my world give you a message.
Yes.
For the ordering of your world.
That's right.
Now see how my sky is raised up so high and beautiful. You see how peaceful it is.
Yes.
When the clouds roll by, they're not in the lower region. There's blue skies far out there above clouds.
That's right.
Then when you look out there on a clear night and you observe my creation, my artwork, my design, my order, and how quiet it is up there. Isn't it restful?
Yes. Sir.
How peaceful it is.
Yes, it is.
Now when you make your sky, pattern your sky after mine.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So when your subjects look up at your sky, they feel peace.
Yes.
They feel order.
Yes, sir.
They feel the absence of trouble.
Yes.
They see beauty.
All right, brother.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
This is the reason why God is telling us about the sky. You don't need a prophet to come tell you to look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. Rats look up at the sky when they go outside. But they can't get up there.
Yeah. All right, brother.
See the sky, how it is raised up.
Yes, sir.
Now, for English-speaking people, the sky is called heaven. Heaven. For Arabic-speaking people, it's called sky. That's right. Ain't no heaven for sky, and sky No two words for sky in Arabic. There's one word for sky in Arabic. So if you want to say heaven, then you still have to say sky.
Yeah.
So the little child that hears his father or mother or brother or uncle or somebody saying, yes, one day we hope to be in the heavens. He gonna hear skies.
Yeah.
No different word. Same word for the star, the one the stars are in, the one the clouds come down, blot out for us. And the same one, that's what he gonna hear. One word, okay? Skies. And when he hears heaven, he's gonna get a picture of the earth. Clear waters, pure waters.
Yes, sir.
Gardens underneath which rivers flow.
Come on, yes.
So this, I don't look up to find gardens.
Go ahead. That's it.
I don't look up to find rivers. I look down here.
All right.
So in Arabic language, when you hear the heaven, your mind comes down here.
All right, that's right. All right,
And here, when you hear English, heaven in English, your mind go up there.
Yeah.
And it's true. Peace is up there.
That's right.
What you need for your soul as a condition is sky.
Yes.
What you need for your mortal life as a condition is earth.
All right, all right. All right.
And God didn't make us to be spirits without bodies. God made a body for a spirit to come into,
Yeah.
not a spirit to get rid of a body.
Right. Right.
And some people, some holy saints, think the spirit has to get rid of the body. I have to say this body is non-existent. The body is non-existent. And then I can live the spirit. But God wants you first in a body.
Yes. That's right.
And the body invites the spirit.
Yes, sir. All right,
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And the God made for your soul a sky. What is sky is that? You know, in this world you have more than one sky. You have Hollywood sky,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Hollywood sky. Los Angeles is the place where they make most of their stars.
That's right.
Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
That's right.
Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
A sky full of Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're lost in Chicago, we'll give you a role, we'll give you a job acting.
Yeah.
And you can go straight to heaven. Become one of the stars in heaven. Go straight to heaven. Don't be a lost soul in Chicago, sad.
That's it.
You have acting talent. Come here and go to heaven. So the world, the secular world, they feel so bad. They feel so bad looking at the religious world, preaching heaven and singing heaven all the time and going to hell all the time.
That is.
So they say, "Hell, well, look, we ain't trying to compete with God, but we're gonna tell them to come here and be stars."
All right.
Stars in the heaven, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want you to know it's 7 heavens. If you forgot, there's 7 heavens.
That's right.
And one of those heavens is the heaven of business accomplishment.
All right, Father.
One of those heavens is the heaven of material achievement.
That's right.
One of those heavens is the heaven of the fulfillment of material aspiration.
All right, Father.
Material aspiration.
Yes.
Yes. Says, see the mountains, how they are raised high. Huh?
That's right.
How they are structured and how they are raised high. The mountain.
Yes.
That's material
That's right. So what is it?
establishment.
Yes.
Great material establishment. symbolized or pictured as a mountain.
Yes.
Moses went up in the mountain.
Yes, he did.
And the Jews came out rich. Now, Dr. King went up the mountain too. He said, I've been to the mountaintop. But look at the ghetto. Look at the neighborhood.
Right.
What mountain was that?
All right.
No change over his followers. Not economically.
That's right.
They're still described as economic failures.
Right.
Yes, the neighborhood is a business failure.
That's right.
The neighborhood of the blacks and African Americans is one big business failure.
Right. Okay.
So what mountain did our Moses, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. go up to? The mountain of enlightenment.
Yes.
The
Yes.
mountain of light. The mountain of enlightenment. He was able to see with his intelligence and his education. He was able to see the future.
That's right.
Yes. For those down here on earth.
Right.
See, when you go up on top of a high mountain, you look down on earth. It's like being in a plane. Some planes don't fly as high as some mountains are raised up.
That's right.
That's true. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yes.
So when you go up to the top of the mountain, you look down on the earth. You look down on the people all around.
Yes.
So he was enlightened to see the future for society on this earth.
That's right.
And he was ready to die.
Yeah.
He knew they didn't want him around and he knew they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
But he was telling us, I'm ready to die because I know they can't stop it. It's inevitable that freedom and justice be established. That's what he saw. He saw the hand of divine intervention, and he also saw the purpose of God for the creation of man in society. And he knew that their way was in direct opposition to the will of God and the way of nature. And that eventually the way of nature in man would work him out of this bad situation. And there would be no more segregation, but there would be equality of opportunity for all citizens. He saw that with his wisdom and his insight. And he got great help from the Bible to understand it. And he was ready to die. A real Muslim or a real Christian I mean being like Christ's nature.
That's right.
A real Muslim and a real Christian ready to die anytime God calls. Anytime.
Right. Yes, sir.
And we're happy to go. If we know it's God that's calling us. We're happy to go. Yes. So the sky, how beautiful it is. Beauty, order, peace. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
On a clear night, that's the feeling you get in your heart and your soul from looking at the sky. Beauty, order, peace. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could reflect on our imams who lead this community in America and a few places outside America? I'm talking about this association that you are in with me. Wouldn't it be beautiful if we could look at them, and when we look at them, they give us the beauty of stars in the heaven.
Yes. That's right. Yes. Yes.
They give us the security of order and not conflict.
Yes. I like it.
And they communicate to us, impart to us from their statues.
Yes.
Peace for our soul. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, that's the message in sky. God is saying, man, hope for a sky of your leaders, of your stars, like my sky that I made for you.
I like that.
That's what he's saying.
Yes, sir.
See how the mountains are raised up high. And God says he raised them up like that so that the earth would not give way or shake with you. What earth? The earth of material accomplishments.
Right.
If you don't want your business to shake and fall, if you don't want your material life to crumble, then establish men in the leadership of business, solid like a mountain, and towering up with material achievement for themselves, like a high mountain. Don't follow nobody got peanut shells all around him, and ain't nothing rose up higher than his peanut shells. He's eating the peanuts and dropping his shell.
That's right. Come on. That's right. All right, Father.
Find a man with achievement and model yourself after him, and make him your business leader.
All right, Father. Always. That's right. Yes, sir.
You see the great wisdom?
Yes, sir.
You see how God is communicating?
Yes, sir.
Now you rather go and follow somebody that's going to tell you to count beats, and make so many rak'ahs and do this and read the sky. No, brother, the sky is the sky. What is this foolishness that brother, that Imam is telling you? No, the sky is the sky. Everybody knows the sky. God told the sky. It means the sky. Hey, just give zakat. You pay your zakat, your sadaqah. Sadaqah Eid. Put it in the basket, brother. Did you make salat? Make salat. Here's my rub. Make salat. You make now, brother. You make now. Yes, you make now. And you fool, you make your salat, and he's looking around for another fool. Hey, come here, brother. Come here. Did you make your zakat? Did you make your sadaqah? Oh no, Imam Muhammad, he's wrong. The mountain is the mountain. Moses went up a mountain, a real mountain. This stupid stuff the Imam Muhammad, that's what he's talking about. You leave that, brother. You're going back to bid'ah. You're going back to Elijah Muhammad darkness. Well, you help yourself. If that's the way you're going, come to me physically. Come over here, walk. Muhammad the Prophet said, the time will come when they will see Christ Jesus and him together.
That's right.
He was saying that right now, or in these circumstances, or in this time, for the circumstances that man have to accept, you can't see us together.
Right.
You think I'm an adversary, or I'm in competition, in some kind of competition to pull away from Christ, to take from Christ his following, or to hurt the Christian hope. No. He said you'll come to see one time, and there's come a time when you'll see us together. Now, I mentioned the prophet being given the freedom or the right of choice to choose the path to his destiny that takes him through the mountains, or to choose the path that takes him through the plains. And he said he chose the path that takes him through the plains. I mean, I choose to fulfill my mission with the masses, with the common people.
That's right.
Not with the mountains.
That's right.
The rich, the mighty, the bosses, the rulers. No. This is good, but if you take what I'm saying in another way, it's bad. If you think that I'm saying he went out to topple governments, you're wrong, and that's bad. That's a bad perception.
That's right. That's right.
No, he was saying that religion, connecting people back with God, does not depend on material wealth and power. It does not depend on academic knowledge and power. It does not depend on all of these mountains of achievements and power. It depends on nothing but the common person in his best human spirit and nature,
right,
responding to the invitation that God has given me to give to them.
That's right. All right, brother.
And a new life will be bred. A new life will be bred. And from the ground will come up new worlds. And a people who will eventually have their mountains.
Yeah, that's right.
But they'll know that the mountains didn't make them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Spirit of God and their guidance made them.
Yeah.
And also made them able to raise up their mountains.
All right. Yes, sir.
This is the way of religion. Was Jesus Christ any different? No. That's why he said he'll see us together. Jesus Christ is pictured in the Bible being welcomed into the city. And the people threw their palm. Easter coming up pretty soon too.
Right, that's right.
In fact, I can already smell Easter. Yeah, this materialist over here, he got these holidays so close together. As soon as one's gone, you start smelling the next one. Thanksgiving, Christmas, yeah, just stay in the house and eat popcorn and drink the coffee and tea and whatever. And Christmas will be there soon. You ain't got to put a short waist. Easter will be here soon. You don't have but a short waist. It's okay if we live for God and not for the holidays. Then the holidays are beautiful. Live for God and the holidays will be beautiful.
That's right.
And without hangovers and all the other trouble. Without a jail term. You know, more people from the ghetto go to jail on these holidays than the other time. And jails weren't so crowded, there'd be more of them going to jail. But now the police just take them out and say, go on home, man. You ain't got nowhere to put you. You didn't do nothing but put out the eye of your friend on the dance floor. You stabbed him in the eye. You didn't know put one eye. He was blind in both eyes already. So go on home, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, getting back to Jesus Christ. Peace be on the service of God. Jesus Christ is pictured in the Bible coming into the city victorious. Victorious. And they threw palm down, branches, leaves, in his path for him to walk on. Not a red carpet, but a great palm leaf carpet. That was their livelihood. Palm trees supported them. That was their livelihood. So they threw what they cherished, what they valued. They submitted and say, you're the man, not us. We trust ourselves and our life and our way of life to you. So they dropped it at his feet.
That's right.
And he rolled in on a donkey.
Right.
Rolled in on a donkey. Victorious. Yes. Riding in on a donkey. The same Bible in the Old Testament have Baal riding a donkey.
That's right.
And keeping a donkey in donkey life. Now, who's the donkey? Everything is sign.
Right.
God is speaking through signs. Who is this donkey? Moses was trying to lead his people.
Right.
And they were so busy questioning him and doubting him.
That's right.
That they made so much trouble, he could have gotten what he had to do done much faster if it wasn't for them just constantly questioning and doubting and making trouble for his leadership.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So God blessed him with a sign to show them that when they saw it, it was a healing for them to take them out of that argumentative state of mind where they wouldn't be just disputing all the time.
That's right.
With wisdom and guidance.
That's right.
He said in the Quran, says, and the ignorant say, called Sufaha, and the ignorant will say. That's the way that section of the Quran starts. And the ignorance, they say. The ignorant ones, they say. These are the ones that just contend. They're always doubting and contending with people. So the donkey is a unruly animal, isn't he?
Yes.
He's given to changes of spirit. He'll just be cooperating with you. I know he doing the boogaloo down the road.
Yes. That's it.
You get out there and you talk to him, get back on his back. One man said he got off of one of the ducky like that. He said he took a 2x4, said he hit him right back in the face with it. Said he got back up there, he rode without trouble for a while. But I don't think so. The nature of a donkey, no, you have to kill it.
That's right. That's
And he said, well, you kill it, you kill your ride too. So what is said of this donkey? Donkey represents that type of spirit and mind in people. Donkey can be a white man, red man, yellow man, but most of the time it's a Negro.
all right. That's right. That's right.
It is said in the Bible of Jesus Christ, peace be on Christ Jesus. It says that he told the leaders, the establishment,